Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Oh, hey, hi. Welcome back to my channel. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably know that I just came back from a big trip traveling through Europe. I started in Glasgow, then went to Northern Ireland, then of course had to see the cliffs of Moher before ending my trip in Italy. Well, not exactly ending because I did a 20-day trip driving through Italy and it was an amazing time. Well, in today's video, I thought, why don't I share some of the things I brought back from Italy? I'm definitely not one of those people who shops a lot, but I found these really cute items in Italy and I thought I'd share this with you, so let's get started. Well, the first item on my list is not really a local item that I found, but a cute jacket from Zara. I know it's not something that's like, oh wow, you got it from a local shop, but I found this really cute trench coat. It's like a short trench coat and I've been wanting this for such a long time and it looked really cool on me. And to be honest, I have looked in Canada. I never found something that comes even closer to what I was looking for. And as soon as I saw it, I just was like, okay, I need to get this. I couldn't even find it in a smaller size. So I just got the medium from Zara, but then it's supposed to be slightly looser kind of look. So I love it. Well, the second item I got is actually a bunch of chocolates from Italy. Woo. So these are the Venchi chocolates, which are super famous. I got them off of the duty free instead of buying them in store. I couldn't actually find it. I did try their gelatos as well, which was pretty good. So my husband came back a little earlier than me, so he had already tried a couple of these Venchi chocolates and he loved them. This one is empty, like I'm just holding the box because I wanted to show you guys what I got. But then I got a bunch of flavors after he told me like they're like really amazing. So this one is a 75% extra dark. You know how extra dark chocolate tastes usually a little more bitter, but this one is so good. It actually tastes like a very nice smooth chocolate. You can taste the bitterness when you bite into it, but like it's not one of those like harsh bitter kind of experience. It's more like a smoother bitter experience. I don't know how to make that sound, but you gotta have to try this their extra dark chocolate. This is the 75% dark, which is maximum. I can take it as well. Then we also tried the creamy pistachio. Oh my god, this is so good. My husband didn't really like it as much, but I loved it. If you like more pistachio kind of flavors, it doesn't have like the chocolate, like the milk chocolate or the dark chocolate. It's more like with the white chocolate, but I'm not personally somebody who likes white chocolate, but this one turned out to be really good because it's more pistachio flavor dominant in this chocolate. So definitely give this a try. Then I got the milk chocolate with hazelnuts, which is another one which is really good. I actually also bought one which was for my road trip there, which was a local chocolate from a brand called Finn, I think. I don't know. I'm forgetting the name. But that one also was really good. It had big chunks of hazelnut. Hazelnut is a big thing all throughout Italy. So you'll find like hazelnut chocolates everywhere. But the Venchi chocolates, oh my god, they truly deserve all the popularity that they have. And this one is the milk chocolate. And then, of course, got the dark chocolate with the hazelnuts as well. And this is also really good. I think we had two. One is already finished and this one is going to be finished soon, I guess. Then I also got another brand, which is the Semina Dolceria. Semina Dolceria. It's again a 70% cocoa and it's also talked about a lot, so I wanted to give it a try, like something which is other than Venchi. It's also pretty good, but I think like Venchi wins this one for dark chocolate. So this is again another good one because a lot of times at duty free you'll find like these chocolates are already gone or like people are just like all over it. And then I also found tiramisu in the Venchi and I really wanted to try tiramisu chocolate. It doesn't, okay, you would think like tiramisu tastes actually like tiramisu, but it actually doesn't. It's a lot more coffee than the tiramisu that you would expect out of the chocolate. But I really love it because if you love coffee and the flavor of coffee and everything, like this is a really good chocolate to try. But definitely if you're expecting like a full tiramisu experience, that doesn't happen. That's what I was hoping for. When I go back, I'll have a bite and I'll be all transformed and back into Italy trying a tiramisu, but that didn't happen. But it's still a pretty good experience trying a more strong coffee flavored chocolate. So these are all the chocolates that we got from Italy on our different timelines that we were there, but such a good buy. They are definitely expensive. They are about 6.9 euros. They range between 6 to 7 euros basically for each of the chocolate bars, but they're definitely worth it. You don't have to get a bunch of these if you're not that much into chocolate, but like definitely try the extra chocolate with hazelnut and maybe the pistachio or the tiramisu, like a different flavor. They're pretty good. Well, third thing on my list, let's talk about these. These are little scarves that I got from Italy. They are all over Italy. You can find them probably in every city. This one you'll see a lot in my content because I actually got this in Florence on my 5th day maybe and ended up wearing a lot in Amalfi. So this one is pretty close to my heart. But then I went back to Florence, so I had to buy them. You don't have to buy it in Florence. They're all over in Rome, in different cities. So you can buy them from anywhere, but I found the quality in Florence a little bit better. So I got a bunch of them. So I got this, which is a more colorful kind of scarf which you can wear with a different bunch of different clothes. And then I wanted a little bit two more classier ones, so I got one which is like a black, white and yellow, which is pretty cool too. I thought actually it'll go really well with one of my bags that I have from Kate Spade. It's a whole yellow bag and I think this will look pretty cute with that. And then I wanted one classic white and black. It has a texture which is slightly different, but I love this one because it goes with literally all of my clothes, because I have mostly black, white combinations or like more pastel combinations, and this looks really bomb with them. Talking about the pricing, so this one, because I got it on the first day, I really wanted one scarf, and this was the best one I really liked, so I paid 15 euros for it. Do not recommend that doing unless you're like really short on time and this is what you find. This is close to the Duomo, like they have like a couple of stalls or where you can find these, but this one was definitely pricier. Then there are a couple of when you go near the cathedral, which is the Florence Cathedral, there are like smaller shops which are like how do I explain them? They're more like a tent kind of shops which are like selling magazines, postcards and stuff. They actually had the best pricing. So these three scarves, when I went back and I bought them, I got them for 20 euros for all three of them. Pretty cool deal, right? Then this 15 euros felt so expensive, but then I got most use out of it, wearing it in Amalfi and like my other videos. So this turned out to be pretty good. Next up on my list is something a little personal to me. So a lot of people collect things from different countries. They visited, a lot of time it's magnets and stuff. I'm an old school person and I collect postcards. So I got a bunch of postcards. This one is the Roman Colosseum one, which has the Spartans or the Romans fighting in front of it, and then the picture of the Colosseum itself. And then I got a few from Florence, which were very artsy and I love them. This one says Firenze, and then this one, because they had one for Rome and I hadn't been to the Colosseum yet, so I got one for Rome as well, which was pretty cool and I loved it. Oh my god. But I think this one is my favorite because of look how pretty it is. And then because the last day I went to Vatican, I definitely wanted to get one from Vatican as well. So I got the famous painting which has Michelangelo and Raffaello both in it. So I really wanted this as my memory from the Vatican, because if you visit the museums there, you learn and do a guided tour, I guess. You learn a lot about the paintings and stuff, and this one stuck by me because most of the paintings there are by Michelangelo and Raffaello, and there's a lot of history about them, and because this picture contains both of them, so I thought this would be a nice memory to keep. And these are the two I got from Vatican. I did get another one from Vatican which I mailed to myself. It's a very cool experience, definitely recommend you doing it. So they basically have like a lot of these postcards that you can buy, and then there's a post office right next to it where you buy the stamps to whichever country you're sending it to. Put the stamps on, write your message, and then you post it right there. It's a free postal service, I guess. I mean, not really free because you have to buy the stamps, but the stamps are not crazy expensive. I think I paid like 2 or 3 euros for the stamps, and then I got one extra, which was the one for the Jubilee year. this one with the Pope with the Jubilee year. I really wanted it as a collectible, so I do have few stamps from different places which I collect, but I don't really collect. I'm not a big stamp collector. I'm a big postcard collector, so I did want this because I actually visited in a Jubilee year, so that is something I really wanted, and I kept with me. And then this is the museum ticket, which if you see closely, it's part of the painting. Do you see that? So I thought like it'll be cute. I do collect a lot of my tickets, sometimes even my boarding passes and stuff. I'm just like a hoarder of all of these little things, like memories from different places. But then because I saw this is part of the painting, so I thought it'll be a nice souvenir to keep as well. So yes, these postcards are definitely a big collectible for me. I did go crazy and got a bunch of them, but then I spent so much time in Italy, so I felt like I deserved it. Okay, so my husband threw out the box for these, but look at these. So this one is an extra virgin olive oil from Italy. One, I definitely wanted one for myself. Ouch. And then this one is the balsamic vinegar. So what happened was we went to one of the vineyard tours, and then we tried, after the vineyard tour was over, there's like a tasting there with like all the wines and the bread, and then they gave us balsamic vinegar, and it was so good. It was one of the best balsamic I've ever had in my life. And then there was another couple sitting there who were from Naples, and they said the same thing, and they are like big fans of balsamic. I'm not like somebody who's crazy about balsamic, but like it was one of the best balsamic I had had. And then we got to know like any balsamic from Modena is basically where all the balsamic is I guess cured, manufactured, packaged, everything. So we decided that we definitely want one balsamic which is originated from Modena. So this is like a classic combination that you buy. It comes in a big box, by the way, and yeah, this is again from duty free, so you can buy these. You can also buy these at a regular store there. But then another thing that when I was going back, I bought these. These ones are fine Italian dressings. So these are like little bottles of dressings that you can buy, and it was pretty cool. So I thought like, why not? Because these you can use on salads, and on chicken, and even on pastas and stuff. So I thought this would be a nice collection. So there are 3 flavors in this. One is basil, one is lemon, and then one is pepperoncino. Again, all 3 flavors are like have their own unique profile and taste really good. So I highly recommend that. Definitely get the dressings. And if you can, if you like balsamic, or even if you like a little bit of balsamic, then definitely get this balsamic vinegar. Anything that says from Modena, just get one bottle, try it, and trust me, you will not regret it. Last thing on my shopping list, which is the most talked about, is the leather bags. Okay, let me be clear here. I don't think I bought the real red leather. There are leather shops everywhere throughout Italy. Florence is the leather capital because I think that's where most of the leather is made at. And then there's also a leather school. I think that is a more genuine experience. I didn't have enough time to actually go to the leather school and buy one bag, but I did find 2 bags for myself, which were like the cheap collection, I guess. But one was this one. You'll see it a lot in my videos. So the funny story about this one is, like, I was in Lake Garda. I didn't have a plan to buy one. I really needed a bag because the bag that I had was more of a backpack, and backpack is not good, especially with the whole pickpocketing situation in Italy. So I definitely needed something which is like a crossbody, and I knew that I was going to run into this situation. I had thought about it that I'll probably pick it up in Glasgow or Ireland, or if not, then probably one in Italy, because again, I knew about the leather bags. So in this leather flea market on Lake Garda, these people are selling all of these bags, and then this one was for like literally 10 euros. So I was like, even if it's not real, or even if it's partially real, I don't care, because it's going to be a good investment. And then it's like a cool crossbody bag. They were also selling these straps separately. So basically you just take out this and you can replace the strap. So if you get like maybe like a cream color bag or a black color bag, so you can buy a couple of these leather straps and then just change the look. I'm not very big on like using bags a lot, so I didn't really do all of that. I love this color though, and I thought this will be like very useful for me for the trip and then back home as well. So I got this brown color bag. But when I was back in Florence, I found another one which is like my favorite, which is this cute little blue bag that I found. It does have like some sort of engraving which says Vera Pello, and it is made in Italy. It is a more softer leather. If I were to say like between these two, I think this has the right markings that it should be, like, you know, in terms of the pattern and stuff, which makes it look a lot more authentic. And then this one is a lot more nice and soft, which is again something that is a mark of real leather, but then I don't think somebody's going to sell me 10 euro real leather bags. But then it has like this cute little chain, so if you want to hold it just like that without a chain, so you can use it as a handbag as well. And then if you want to do this, it looks really chic as side bag, but then it also looks really cool as a crossbody bag. So I love this. Again, I paid only 10 euros for it. I mean, they were asking for 20, but kind of negotiated it down to 10. My friend was also there, so she ended up getting the same one. We both bought the same matching bags, and he gave it to us for 20 euros. If you know anything about leather bags, leave it in the comments so that even I am more aware of that, but I'm not a very fashion person, so I didn't know those things, which is another reason I didn't buy anything that was too expensive, because it was very hard for me to differentiate between the real and the fox leather, I guess. And I also got this little cute leather holder. It's pretty cool. It's like it's this mini holder thing, and then it has like little clips. It's pretty cute. I thought I'll keep my rings and like my other jewelry by my bedside. Anyway, that is the wrap up on all the shopping I did in Italy and things I bought back. Chocolates I've already tried. Some of the oils and dressings I've already tried, so I highly recommend those. See you in the next video. Ciao!